PB is the sweetest horse you'll ever meet.
He works really well with all of our students.
I mean, he's like a puppy. If you turned a puppy into a 1,000-pound animal, you'd get PB.
He's an American quarter horse. He's 22 years old. He used to be a cutting horse. And a cutting horse is a horse that can herd cattle and can separate a specific calf from the herd. It requires a lot of agility. It requires him to be very athletic and nimble. He was a very successful cutting horse.
I got a telephone call from Chuck Smith, who is a cutting horse trainer, and he competes at a national level. And one of his clients, Steve Duff, had decided that the cutting horse world was getting a little too demanding for PB. And so they were interested in whether he might work out as a therapeutic horse. And so Steve ultimately donated to our programs.
PB has been a significant part of my riding journey. This therapy is a crucial part of maintaining my body and keeping my mobility.
And so in Brianna's case, PB is extremely helpful for her because she doesn't have a whole lot of leg control. She can use her seat, and just merely by bringing her shoulders back and pushing on the saddle with her seat, he knows to go forward. If she leans to the left, he knows to turn left. If she leans to the right, he knows to turn right. So he's spectacular for her. In our military programming, PB's also able to change faces a little bit. It's important for him to be able to allow people to just touch him and connect, whether grooming or just patting him. He kind of just helps them melt a little bit and leave things at the door.
PB's my horse. It's all about the horse and the rider. I don't want all of this guy. He's a wonderful horse, and he seems to understand everything before I even do anything.
In the vocational programs, when we get teenagers, they're in a place in life where they have a whole lot of thoughts and a whole lot of ideas, and it takes no time at all once we expose them to our horses, and to PB especially, for them to be able to realize that this is a place where they're safe. This is a place where they're allowed to let out all of the things that maybe with peer pressure at school or whatever, and we get to see such growth.
PB, he was my first bareback ride here when I did a vocational program. He is definitely a horse that lights up my day to see. He's amazing. I deal with major anxiety and major depression. PB was one of the first rides that I've ever had. When you get so worked up and so overwhelmed, it's very hard to relax. And once I got up on him, he was very it was so comfortable. And he's just the cutest horse ever.
And I walk in on a program, and still to this day it brings tears to my eyes.
He makes a really big difference to just not me, but everyone here.
He might not be a fancy cutting horse anymore, but he's making a real impact on real people's lives in a way that he couldn't do somewhere else.
The lesson that PB teaches us is that we all can make a huge difference by helping people.